All right, guys, welcome to today's awesome meeting. Welcome to today's awesome class, right? We are seeing the business of enhancing and growing the trading accounts with different strategies and the rest. So, remember, I can only bring in what I use, the strategies I use to this same channel, right? The testimonies they keep coming in, right? But the good news is this: no matter the amount you're making every day, it's not enough to stop at that particular amount, or no matter the amount in dollars or whatever you make, there is still room for growth, right? So one of the characteristics of every living thing is growth, right? One is not expected to stay or remain in a particular place, right? So it's to grow from any profit you've been making or any amount you've been making to the next level, to the other level, and to the other level, right? And if today is your first time joining this channel, it's not bad, it's not too late, it's not even close to being late, right? All you got to do is just to hit the subscribe button. Remember to share, like, all right, so that every other person will be able to capitalize in this wonderful opportunity, whether trading or not trading, and make money. Especially the daily analysis is very, very helpful for either your buy or sell on a daily basis, right? So today I'll be talking about the wonders of 200 period moving average. Wonders of 200 period moving average, right? So if you know me very well, you understand that I'm not a fan of indicators. I'm not a fan of moving averages. I'm not a fan of all these stuffs. I'm exclusively a price action trader. A price action trader. What I do is to look at the chart. When I look at the chart, I use the candlesticks, the chart patterns, and the rest, trend lines, only on charts to take analysis in the market, right? But the truth is that these indicators and the rest, so many persons still wants to use it personally too. Many persons asking, oh, please, I need these indicators, this type of indicator and the rest, right? So that was why I brought these wonders of 200 period moving average. 200 period moving average, right? The of 200 period moving averages, right? So in everything, if at all I want to use any other thing excluding the price action, which I know that I don't do with that, the only thing I use is the 200 period moving average. I mean, the only thing that I use, aside from if I wish to use anything, but even as that, I still relate it to the price action. But if you really want to use your moving average, you're looking for something to add up to your trades, something to add up to the ones you've been using or the one you use, you can opt out or use the 200 period moving average. It's a killer strategy. I don't care for the 26 period, I don't care for 20 period, I don't care for 50 period. All those things do not work in the market. All those things do not work. So how do I use this 200 period moving average? As a matter of fact, there are traders that only rely on 200 period moving average. They only use 200. They don't trade any other thing again. Nothing else except the 200 period moving average. That's the only thing they use. So before we go ahead, so how do I use the 200 period moving average? Before I talk about the number one, we go to the number two. The 200 period moving average can be used to spot strong support and resistance in the market. I come again. The 200 period moving average can be used to spot your strong support or resistance in the market. I'm going to show us how to use it because this one is 99% good. The 200 period moving average. As a matter of fact, even though you lack any other strategy or you are finding it difficult, you can use the 200 period moving average and it works for you, right? So let's go. Let's see how it goes on the chart. This is how it appears on the chart, right? So remember, it's more effective in your higher time frame, like the D1 time frame. So I'm in D1 time frame right now. I'm in the D1 time frame right now. So all I do is to modify. Okay, let me quickly delete this for the sake of those of us that doesn't know how to apply it, so that I will apply a fresh one, right? So we move to this. You go to trend. From the trend, you go to moving average. So you can see by default, if I wish to use any moving average, is the 200 period moving average. Nothing up, nothing down, right? So I click my OK. So after clicking the OK, now I said it's used to spot your strong support and resistance zone. You will find that wherever this 200 period moving average is a strong zone, wherever you find it. Better still, let's this EU, let's use the EJ, that is the Euro JPY, right? So we quickly delete this, delete indicator. We go to indicator list, you go to trend, you go to moving averages, you apply the 200, right? So we quickly delete all these lines here. We quickly delete all these lines here, right? Now look at this, take a good look at this. Take a good look at this. Now, you can see when the market came to this place, it respected its what as a support. Market finds it difficult to break 200 period moving average. Market finds it difficult to break 200 period moving average. Market always finds it difficult to break the 200 period moving average. You can also see this. You can also see it. It finds it difficult. So you are buying or selling, market is coming back to your 200 period moving average at a support zone. Know that there is possibility for that market to go for a buy. All you need is to get your candlestick confirmation. All you need is to get your candlestick confirmation in the market before you go in for your buy in the market, right? So just take a good look at this. When the market entered this place or came to this place, what it gave us was a bullish engulfing candlestick, and the market always finds it difficult to break 200 period moving average. And if you find the 200 period moving average above, just know that that's a strong resistance zone. This one is a killer one, right? So remember, I don't use indicator, but if I'm to use indicator or I'm to use a moving average, this is what I use, right? You can see whenever it's above and market is coming close to it, market will always respect it as a strong resistance zone, right? Here too as a strong resistance zone, right? This is also a strong resistance zone. So you can use it. That's the only that's the best way to use moving averages. Forget about your 2026 to spot strong up the strong trending market. Those ones are also there, which I also bring to us. But for your strong buy and for your strong sell in the market, the 200 period moving average is a strong support and it's also a strong resistance zone. So the importance of this 200 period moving average can never and will never be overemphasized, right? So what we also have here is that it can be used to know trend reversal in the forex market, right? By the time you get your chart this way, now, have you ever been in a situation you don't know whether this market is trending upward? You can't tell whether it's trending upward or downward. You are still confused. Is this market up? Is this market down? I don't know the direction. What should I do? What should I do? Right? It's not making a perfect low, high, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It's not that perfect. You are still considering whether it's an uptrend or downtrending market. If you have ever been in that situation, all you have to do is to employ the use of your 200 period moving average in your daily time frame. That is in your D1 time frame. If or when the market is above the 200 period moving average, just know that that market is an uptrending market. If the market is above the 200 period moving average, just know that that market is an uptrending market. Just like this, right? Just like this, you can see this. In fact, that's the simplest way to know when a trend. Yes, we can use charts to know trend reversal, right? But 200 period moving average is also a very conservative way to know trend reversal. All you have to do, just employ a 200 period moving average. If the 200 period moving average is below the chart, just know that that market is up. And if it's above the chart, just know that that market is in a downtrend. As seen in your Euro USD, I like using Euro USD because that's my very good pair, right? So you can see this, right? So you can see 200 period moving average, market breaking up above. If it breaks, you just know that trend has reversed for that particular time. You can now employ the use of other chart patterns and every other thing in the forex market, right? Not only that, it can be used to spot a weak trending market, right? it can be used to spot a weak trending market. There are some types of market you see, they are moving in a weak pattern. It's not make, yes, is remember a heavy trending market makes a deep retracement, but this one will make a very deep retracement, come back to the 200 period moving average, move back, come back, move back, come back. When you spot that, you know that that's a weak trending market, and it's also a very good trending market. Like, look at this, look at this. This 200 period moving average, Euro USD, right? Market is coming back to it for a weak trend, coming back to it, coming back to it, coming back to. Anytime you see market respecting it this way, just know that that market is trending either up or down, but in a weak manner. Just look at this. Okay, I think I saw one in our Euro JPY. In our Euro JPY, right? Let me apply the 200 period moving average in our Euro JPY. In our Euro JPY 200 period moving average. So we apply the 200 period moving average. If the market is respecting it, just know that that same market is in a weak trending market. You can see respected it here as a support, respected it here as a support, respected it here as a support, right? So these things are very important, but the most important one that is very good for us today, or that I advise, is nothing but the support and resistance. Oh my goodness, you can check it, you can try it in your practice account. Checking out the 200 period moving is a strategy on its own. One, I am not an indicator trader. I don't trade oscillators. All I trade is price action, right? I don't trade, and I don't care what any other person is saying. I don't care what is being there on the Wall Street, anywhere. I don't care. What I only care is my price action. But if I wish to use anything aside from price action, it goes for the 200 period moving average, and that's final for me, the 200 period moving average, to spot my support and resistance. Are you enjoying this video? Do well to share, bringing so that people will be able to learn what is happening, and also especially the daily analysis is very helpful, so that they will be able to capitalize on it and make reasonably from it. So as a way of recap, we started by talking about the wonders of 200 period moving average, right? We started with the characteristics can be used to know trend reversal in the forex market, which we showed us when the market, if the moving average is below and the market is above, or the chart is above, it means the trend is above. That's when it's not giving a dividend, higher highs or higher lows. So, and when the trend is below the 200 period moving average, that's trying to tell you that the trend is what? Down, right? So can be used to spot strong support and resistance. This is the most important thing for today's meeting. Can be used to spot strong support and resistance zone. That's the most important thing for today's meeting. Can be used to spot a weak trending market. This one can never and will never be overemphasized, right? You are enjoying this video. Thank you for joining us today. It's a wonderful meeting coming up. And if you have questions, that's the most important thing. You have questions, drop them below the videos. Whether it relates to this or it does not relate to this, drop them below the videos, and I will make sure I take all the questions, no matter the numbers. I will make sure I will take all the questions. Remember, this channel is not for me. It's not for just us. It's for me and you that is viewing this channel. It's for everyone in the forex community, whether you're a professional trader, you are not a professional trader. It's for everyone in the forex community. It's for me and it's for you. So it's very good to make this money to move to higher highs. All right. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you very much. All right. Bye now.